We are building up to the Paris Olympic Games, and we are delighted to be able to have conversation with members of the Indian team who is aiming to stand not just on the podium but also see the tricolour go up, followed by the national anthem. And we are now joined from Luxembourg by Elavenil Valarivan, who is headed to her second Olympic Games. Elavenil, remember you always with a big smile on your face. Is that smile still a constant before the Olympics?
Always, always. I think even after the games, it will still be the same.
How has the build-up to these games been? How is the training schedule looking a week ahead of the competition?
It's more like the quality training phase right now. We are not really aiming for the quantity. We are more into working on the process and just being in the best mental frame as possible.
Now, at the level at which you are, you don't really need to shoot every day. So tell us, what goes into the Olympic preparations, and is it any different from a normal day of practice?
So, any competition, we do have a little time before the competition, which is, more of quality and, fine tuning related. So, I think this phase is somewhat similar. We are currently in the phase, we are just a week from the games, and we are more into the fine tuning part. We are not really into making changes, any major changes or anything. We are more into the fine tuning and the quality shooting phase right now.
Now, Elavenil, your first games were in Tokyo and you did not make the final in both your events. The 10 meters air rifle and the mixed 10 meters air rifle. How did you deal with that setback?
I think I remember being world number one when we had gone for Tokyo. So there were expectations from, I had my own expectations, my parents had expectations. So there was this expectations part, and there was a lot of things that was going around in the world also. But somewhere not making it to the finals, I did learn a lot from the games. It was my first Olympic Games, which really made a huge impact on my career so far. I mean, that the learnings what I had got from Tokyo, I think has played a very crucial part in the last 4 years of my training. I think whatever experience I had in Tokyo is really helping me out in this time right now.
Now, when you talk about learning, you were 20, those games were behind closed doors and it was pretty restrictive. What did your first Olympics actually teach you?
More or less surviving in the worst possible conditions. Like, we were put up in Croatia, we were in quarantine for almost like 14 days when we had gone there. So these conditions where, we were restricted to a room, we were not with human contact, we were not even able to go outside the room for any sort thing. I think that made me mentally a lot tougher. That made me survive in the worst possible conditions. So I think these are some things that really help me out now when I look back over my whole journey.
Tell us what defines a good competition for you. Is it a medal or is it being in contention for a medal?
I think for me, it would be having that satisfaction that, I followed my process, I gave my 100%, and there is absolutely nothing that I could have done better than this. If I'm winning the medal, I'll be more happier. If not, I'll be at peace knowing that I did my absolute best.
Now, usually at the Olympics, the qualification would happen one day, followed by the final a few hours later. Now that has changed. You are effectively shooting two different competitions with the final the next day. Have you had to change your approach as well? And if you have, tell us what are the adjustments that a shooter needs to make?
Rightly said. Now we have like 2 days of competition. It's not one day. Initially, it used to be like the qualifications and the finals would be on the same day, but now it is on 2 different days. So it is more important to have that whole composure for one whole day again till the next day of finals, because usually it is like, we are in the same zone of the qualifications gets over within 2 hours, we have our finals, so we are always in that zone. But this time it is more like having that whole composure till the next day, till the final gets over. So I think that is something that will really be a good challenge for all of us to have that composure maintained up.
Talking of composure, you did go through a personal low last year when you did not make the Indian team for the Asian Games. What made you bounce back?
I think I do not even have to think about this, because there is like this one person who have their unwavering belief and trust in me. I think that one that one person's belief is what I think made me push myself to my best. My coach Neha Chavan, I mean, I cannot fathom to tell how much belief she has in me, even when the times when I did not, even at times when I felt the need of giving up. She was there pushing me, and I think that one factor has played a very, very crucial role in me being my absolute best when it was the time. So I think I always thought that if she can give her 1,000% to see me win, why not me? So this one question kept the fire in me, just burning out in the best possible way.
Well, we are glad that the fire in you has been burning. There is a lot riding on the Indian team. 21 shooters going to Paris. The trials were really competitive as well. Is that what keeps you on your toes as well? Other than you motivating yourself, you're competing with the best at home and you needed to shoot a world record to earn that ticket to Paris.
I suppose that was the case this time, because all five of the athletes in the air rifle women's team and even the men's team were so strong. It was like anyone could have made it, anyone, and it would have been like the best, because all the 10 athletes were in the best possible phase, best possible situation. The trials were a test of our grit and determination, but I think all five of us, we did our absolute best, and I'm glad that I could make it to the team.
Elavenil, a bit of a personal question here. Are you or are you not perhaps disappointed that your mentor Gagan Narang won't be with you at the Chateau, as he has been assigned a larger role as head of the Indian delegation?
Not really. I mean, even in the last few years, I just knew that he's always there behind me. So I never had this feeling, okay, what will happen is not there or anything. I never had this. Of course, I'm much happier that now he's the chef de mission for the Olympics. Of course, I'm one of the happiest people around. But I just know that he's going to be around. I am pretty sure I am expecting him to be there for my matches. So, yes, I would not say that he would not be around.
On your part, what are the key bits that you really need for the challenge at the Olympics?
For me, I feel that I mean, the things that I have kept for the goals that I have set for me would be somewhere like just following my routine, following my process, and enjoying the process. Like, nowhere should I be feeling pressurized with, oh my God, I have to do this, or oh, I have to do that. I want to enjoy the journey to the main setup. I think that would be my ultimate goal, of enjoying the whole journey.
All right, Elavenil, I hope everything goes according to plan. Wishing you and your fellow team members all the very best for the Olympic Games.
Definitely, that's the goal. That's the goal.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.